episode 87, All the Everything Podcast. I'm Billy. That's Tim.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our summer short series where we give you a little something to listen to in about 30 minutes-ish. So you guys can enjoy it and digest it for your summer travels, activities, or whatever you got going on. So sit back, relax, grab a drink even, and enjoy the show. Well, there ain't nothing to it but to do it. Are you ready, my friend?
You better believe it. Let's get into all the everything, y'all.
All the everything. 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 Podcast! Welcome to the madness.
Well, welcome back to yet another amazing episode of All the Everything Podcast. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Tim Sawhook, and I'm joined by my man who's celebrating on something I think they call 626 Day, Billy Perchman.
626, that's right.
Tell me about 626 Day, man.
If you're watching YouTube, you'll know what he's talking about. I'm a little decked out today in Stitch because as we're recording it, it's June 26th, or Project 626, which is Stitch, Lilo and Stitch. So it's Stitch Day, and so I got my Stitch gear on,
Nice.
rocking that, and so
You're looking good.
Thank you. I wear this shirt once a year, and I got it back when I was 470 pounds, and so it's like if I were to stand up, I might have to invest in a smaller shirt.
Well, at least you got room. It's breathable.
I'm comfortable. Hey, I was like, I'm just gonna rock it.
I can appreciate a really nice muumuu. I've always dreamed I could pull it off. No more sucking in for this guy.
That's
just
right.
A big old bed sheet wrapped around my body and call it an outfit. Of course, I would, accessorize it with a nice belt and great shoes, but
right,
still.
As you should. Yeah, as you should.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, well, before we get into the episode, we've got a huge announcement for All the Everything Podcast, right, Billy?
Oh, it's super exciting. It was a very, I got a text. He said, I got some great news. And I'm like, and then he didn't say anything else. And I'm like, I was like, what's the news? And he's like,
and I was like, we just hit 25,000 downloads for All the Everything Podcast.
What?
I have been tracking that so hardcore, Bill. I don't even really talk to you about it. I've been tracking it. I constantly add up our downloads since last time we hit 20,000. Yeah. And I have the number that we had when we switched over from our different hosting things. You guys don't care about that. But so I've been tracking it over time. And finally, it was like one point we were down like 300, then 100 left to go. And then I was like, oh my God, we did it. We did it.
We made it. 25,000 downloads. And that's not listens. That's just people that actually downloaded on their phone.
Yeah.
Our episodes. So that's incredible.
So we owe a big thank you to you, our faithful listeners. We really appreciate you guys so much for downloading, listening, sharing the podcast. I was on a recent trip I'll talk about later. And I got some new podcast followers out of it. They were checking it out, and
heck yeah.
One of the guys, his name's Mark, and he told me, he said, you know what? I love your podcast. I'm going to listen to nothing else but your podcast till I catch up. And I was like, dang, this is a guy who drives in a truck all day around the city. He can listen to anything he wants, and he chose to listen to this. So that makes us feel very proud and very happy. And just thank you guys for downloading and listening. But you know what? It's just as good as 25,000 downloads. How about 25,000 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts?
Come on, everybody write a review.
Come on.
Come on.
If you got to come up with 16 fake Apple accounts, you do that.
Do it.
And
do
that's
what you gotta do.
I mean, Billy has got 15 different personas on TikTok alone. I don't even know who's who anymore. I don't think he even knows who's who anymore.
I got stuff that I don't even remember. It's like, oh, wow, that's an account right there. Yeah.
You're like, oh, that was me.
That was me. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yes, we would appreciate more reviews. Help us to get out in front of the next 25,000 downloads. We'd greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely, man, dude.
All right. Now, after we got out of the way of celebrating ourselves, what are we actually talking about today, Billy? What are we doing?
Okay. Well, today, one of the things I love about our show is the banter, the back and forth, just the flowing off of each other. And one of my favorite New Zealand comedy duos is Flight of the Conchords.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they do banter very well. In fact, they call me the hip hopopotamus, flows that glow like phosphorus, popping off the top of this esophagus, rocking this metropolis. I'm not a large water dwelling mammal. Where'd you get that preposterous hypothesis? Got it. Almost had it.
Oh man, you were killing it. You were killing it, man.
Shoot.
Snaps for Billy, everybody. Snaps for Billy.
Hold on, I'm not done yet. I'm gonna get it. Where'd you get that preposterous hypothesis? Did Steve tell you that perchance? Steve. But yeah, I love Flight of the Conchords. I love their banter, and I love the banter on this show between me and Tim. And, us doing the summer short series where we're keeping it 30 minutes ish, we've been focusing on the stories that we've been sharing and, trying to keep that, on the shorter side. So we haven't had a lot of time to banter, to update you all about what's been going on in our lives. And so we thought we would dedicate this episode just to get you all caught up and have a little banter, a little back and forth,
I know. I miss it so much because that's some of the most fun we have is like we riff off each other. Most of the time we'll joke before we even get on here. But today I was trying to save it. So we get on the podcast, talk about it. But yeah, I've really missed the opening parts where we just laugh and chat about everything.
Right.
But we've had to be really disciplined, which is hard for us to do 30 minutes and get out.
Go.
But we've done it.
But yeah, so I figured what we would do is we would just kind of get you all caught up. If you've been listening probably for the last 2 months, you've noticed that I have not gone to Alaska. Well, I can gladly say that I have been to Alaska, y'all. I've officially gone, but we're not going to banter about Alaska, and we're not going to banter about Tim's really crazy adventure that he had, because that's going to be a little sneak preview for next week. That's going to be next week's episode. So it deserved its own time, just because of the epicness of that. But so stay tuned for that. But Tim, what's been going on with you, man? What's been happening?
Oh man, now that we're recording all these things in the future, when all this stuff happened, I have to really challenge my brain to actually think back what I was doing before this last adventure.
Right.
I mean, as you know, Billy, Leslie and I travel like crazy for work personal stuff. We're gone all the time. But what thing that happened past, I guess it's been about a little over 30 days ago.
Yeah, about a month ago.
My daughter Lauren graduated from college. So woo-hoo! And she's got a great job in the travel world. Mm-hmm. And matter of fact, she just came back from her first conference that she went to, and she was in Toronto,
Canada. Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, she absolutely loved the people there. She was saying how nice everybody was, and she did great at the conference. She loved it. Everyone fell in love with Lauren, which that's easy to do. She's a hard worker, and she's so fun. Right. But yeah, it was good to see her come back because she does work remotely. So it was kind of like, Bill, and like some of our team, our travel agency team, when the new person meets everybody for the first time, they finally kind of like buy in, right? Because everyone feels more real and not just names. So that's kind of what she just went through. But besides that, going back in time, so what she wanted to do for her graduation trip is she wanted to go down to do Disney and Universal.
Oh,
so
man.
we planned like a 10-day trip. First part, we stayed at the Polynesian Resort or the Polynesian Village. I'm sorry. Got to get the name right.
Gotta do it right. Yeah.
And it was me, Leslie, and Lauren, and we had a special guest join us because Leslie and I kind of were able to do a little social media something for Disney. They pulled us in for, and we didn't want to leave Lauren alone on her graduation trip from college, so we brought her boyfriend Sim with us. And I wasn't sure how that was going to go because that means we were going to be all four of us in one room.
Oh man!
And I was like,
oh man.
I mean, her boyfriend's a good guy, just different personalities, like, and there's no escape, even from him, no escape from us, like we're all together.
Right.
So I wasn't sure how that was going to play out, but it went fairly well,
Good.
And there's always ups and downs, but yeah, it went well. So we had a good time, but it was just all about checking out the stuff that was new, like, cause the Buzz Lightyear ride was new. We got to do the new rock and roller coaster with the Muppets.
Oh.
That was awesome.
Didn't you get to see John Stamos? Did you see John
Yes,
Stamos?
we did. We saw John Stamos. He was there for the opening. It was like a private party for the opening, and he was out there performing. So that was really cool.
Yeah.
And we get to do the new Big Thunder Mountain.
Big Thunder Mountain. Yep.
Which to me there really isn't anything too new about it.
But I am excited because since they did update the track, I've been able to talk Chloe as of right now. She doesn't do roller coasters a whole lot, and I usually have to bribe them with a toy or money
Cash
or something.
Cash money.
Yes, cash money. And so she did agree as of today, and we're going in a couple of weeks. She would ride Big Thunder Mountain with me.
Okay.
So we'll see if I scar her for life.
Yeah.
Again.
You probably will.
Yeah, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it, man.
Yeah, I think all they really did is just refresh it to its originality. Yeah. They put the new track in.
Yeah,
things are newly painted, and there's a couple things that are new, but really, it's pretty much the same ride.
Same. Yeah.
But for its longevity and for the future, it was time for them to do something. So I get it.
Exactly.
But anyhow, we had a great time at Disney. Always great food. One of our favorite restaurants is Teppan Edo.
It is. Y'all talk about that. Y'all love some hibachi now.
We do, and it's so at Disney. It's always so consistent. You're gonna get the same meal there every single time, and that's a good thing because it's good food. So I'm trying to think of other places we ate. It doesn't matter. We had a great time at Disney though together. It was crazy hot like it always is. I think our refills every day was like 108. So you're sweating in places you shouldn't sweat. And sorry for that mental image, but I'm talking between my knuckles is what I meant. Billy was thinking,
get your head out of the gutter. Yeah, get your head out of the gutter.
Jeez, Billy. Gosh. No, but we had a really good time at Disney, and then we transferred over to Universal, where we stayed at Loews World Pacific, which is a great hotel. And the good thing about Universal is most hotels you can walk to the parks. You walk the City Walk, which is the big, massive complex of shopping and eating, and it connects you to either Universal or Islands of Adventure on either side. So, but Billy, I would say we talked about this before at some point.
We did.
Do you want to tell them what happened?
Yeah. Okay, so this is what had happened was this is our second attempt on this episode. So okay, so we haven't recorded in over a month. We did a lot of bulk recording because I had Alaska and Tim had his trips and stuff, and he was gone for quite a while, and so we stacked that up while the girls, they're like last week of school. We recorded 6 episodes in a row, and then we didn't record for another month. And then of course, taking my new camera to Alaska, all of my settings got wackadooed, right? And I'm still trying to learn the new camera.
Yeah.
And of course, plugging in, it's not wanting to connect. And I'm supposed to record. We only have a few minutes to record. And so I'm like, when you get flustered, you start pulling wires and doing all these things. And so not only did the video quality, when I finally got it to work, because my settings were so off, was horrible and I was so delayed, I had unplugged my microphone and it had switched from the nice rich microphone that we invested in to my headphone microphone, and sounded like garbage. Sounded like I was in a tunnel. And so I was like, Tim, I'm so sorry. I know we did all that. I can't. We got to redo it. We got to redo it. I was like, I hate it. Yeah. I hate it. I can't put that out. And so the things were, so this is part 2. So, but yes, we say all that to say
the lengths that we will go to make sure you guys have good quality. Right.
Absolutely. So yeah,
this Billy blew that one. No,
yeah, I did. I really did. I mean, technology. We've both been there on multiple days.
Oh my gosh! The camera doesn't connect.
It's. I guess that's just part of podcasting. I mean, everybody has those stories and stuff like that. So, but yeah. So, I think when we originally recorded, you'd asked, because y'all went to Epic as well, right?
Yes. What I was getting at was the walking is convenient, but also the boats. The boats at
Oh, I love the
Universal are
boats.
so great. They're so fast. They're always
Yes.
coming. You don't wait very long for a new one to come pick you up, take you back to your resort. It's really
Mhm.
awesome.
Mhm.
They also have buses and stuff like that, but for where we were staying, the boats were great. So
Yes.
we checked out Universal, Universal Studios, Islands of
Mhm.
Adventure, but one day we went to Epic Universe, which is
Yes.
such an amazing place. Um, if you don't know Epic Universe, they have this new park and they have portals that go to all these different worlds. So one is Super Nintendo World with all the amazing things. I'll talk about that. One is Dark
Mhm.
Universe, and that focuses on like the classic monsters and that's really
Mhm.
cool. They have Isle of Berk, which is How to Train Your Dragon, which is
Mhm.
really fun. A lot of great rides there. And then they
Mhm.
also have the Ministry of Magic, which has
Yeah.
it takes you back to like if you did you ever see any of the Fantastic Beast movies
Oh, yeah, I've
with
seen
Harry
all of
Potter?
them.
So it
Seen
takes you
all the
back
Harry
to
Potter.
like early 30s Paris feel. So you're not
Mhm.
because the other parts, you're at Hogwarts or you're at Diagon Alley,
Mhm.
and you have those two themes. This is more Ministry of Magic, like old school, and they have such a cool ride in there.
Oh,
Um,
I can't
but
wait.
anyhow, but say all that to say is that that park is extremely busy, long
Yep.
ride lines for pretty much everything. And so we wanted to make sure we were able to do it all. So Leslie booked us a non-private VIP tour for a half day, meaning
Mhm.
that it just wasn't our family. We were with a couple other families. But with that, he guaranteed we'd be able to ride everything at least once. And we did. It was so cool doing that because I've done Disney VIPs, you've done them with us. And
Mhm.
a lot of times you can get like right in, but a lot of times you have to wait in line.
You
Universal's
still have to
different.
go through the fast pass. Yeah, you still have to go through the fast pass line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
VIP is different at Universal. You don't have to. They
Yeah.
literally take you to the front of the line, maybe one person in front of you. So we were
Mhm.
able to bust through all the different worlds. Spending
That's
time in Super
awesome.
Nintendo World was the most time. Gosh, Super Nintendo World, man. If you guys grew up with Nintendo, it's legit like going into the game. The
Oh.
the theming is absolutely insane. One thing he
Mhm.
noticed and he told us about, and I know you're going to be going there shortly, right, with
Mhm. I
Michelle?
am.
I
Yep.
know because we talked about this on the last podcast. um, is he was showing us, he's like, in the game where there's coins that you collect in the game and they're always
Mhm.
spinning together in rotation.
Yeah.
Every coin in that park are all rotating the same way at the same time all over the place. Even outside by the fountain at Mario, they have coins and they're all rotating in unison, just like the game. Like the small details that they did to
Yes.
make this come alive was phenomenal. So in that world, you get to do Donkey's Runaway Mine Train ride, which is fun. It's like a little roller coaster. And then they have Super Mario Kart. You actually get to
Mhm.
be a driver and racing against people. It's so cool. Anyhow, I'm not going
Mhm.
to get into every ride in every land, but Epic was epic to say the least.
Oh,
And we
man.
spent our entire day there because once you're done with the VIP, you also get to have your lanyard that you have gives you access to all the rides one more time. And then you get
Oh,
discounts
dude.
on merch and food and stuff like that. But with that,
Yes.
I mean, we had an amazing time, and I talked about this briefly last time. I'm going to go through it quickly. It's so more relaxing at Universal, Billy. We talked about this because at Disney, you are really on your phone, hardcore, trying to get to your
Mhm.
next lightning lane, see what times are available.
Mhm.
Universal, you still look at your phone for things, but not nearly as much. It's
Right.
more laid back. You kind of let the things happen to you because you have an unlimited express pass if you stay at certain hotels. So with
Mhm.
that, we were pretty much able to go to the front of the line for those things too. So we
Yeah.
got through a lot. We had a lot of downtime. We were just able to relax, sit back, maybe sit on a bench and just enjoy the park,
Yeah.
all the things it has for it. But it was a horrible, horrible time being in the room with my daughter's boyfriend. No, I'm just kidding. We had a good time. In case they're listening, I had to play it up a little bit. But did have to say, once we got to Universal, we did have separate rooms, so that was
Yeah.
nice to have some space
Yeah.
for everybody. I think that's why
Good.
it made it so much nicer the second time through. But
Mhm.
it was a good
Dude.
time, and then we came back and unpacked and got ready for our next adventure.
And then
Basically,
yeah, you got ready for the next one because it's back to back to back.
that's
Shoot.
right. We'll
Yeah,
talk
I
about that
I
later, though.
I I've been to Universal, gosh, dozens and dozens of times.
Yeah.
Being a travel agent for the last, gosh, it's been over a decade now. I started before Chloe was born. And
Wow.
so, yeah. And so I love Universal. But the last time Michelle was able to go was on our honeymoon, and we just celebrated our
What?
18th anniversary from our wedding. And so, yeah, on our honeymoon was the last time she's gone, because every time we've gone down, we've been to Disney. And so she hasn't been in 18 years. And so, and then I haven't been to Epic yet. I know everything about Epic. I've done all the research. I've done all the classes, and I've listened to everything. So I pretty much know it in my brain, but I want to experience it. And
You're gonna love it.
I said, I was talking to Michelle. I was like, I haven't been to Epic. Universal is one of the biggest things that I sell, in my travel, business. And so I was like, I really need to go see Epic. And I was like, I would love for me and you just to go down there. And she's like, okay, let's go. And I'm like, okay, let's go. And so we're going at the end of the month. We're also staying at the Royal Pacific, because that's one of my favorite resorts. That's, one of their top tier ones that gives you access to unlimited express passes at Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios. And so we're going to go do all the things. I'm going to ride Hagrid's for the first time.
Oh my gosh.
I've never been able to ride it because of my size. And so I should, knock on wood, be able to ride it. And so, yeah, we're going to rock and roll, man. Super excited. We're going to go. Oh, is that next month? Early next month, I think. Or
you're going in July?
No. Gosh, it's June. We're going in a couple months. I am going in July, though. I'm going with y'all next month. That's what it is. It's running together.
Yeah.
I'll be there once before her. But we'll have our trip, our couple's little getaway. Grandma's going to watch the girls here. And so we're going to have a great time, man. I'm super excited.
You know what I'm excited about is this thing he was talking about. We have at the end of July. It's this huge business retreat that we've been planning since probably December.
Yep.
And it's going to be amazing. There's so many cool things that are going to happen. I can't wait for us to come back and do an episode about that.
Yes.
Because we'll have a lot of fun things to share, and we'll probably have lots of videos and pictures to share as well on social. So stay tuned for that down the road a little bit. That won't be till the very end of July. So please tell us what you've been up to with the girls since summer break.
Yeah, man. So we have been doing the summer things, right? Lots of water parks this summer, just because, there's a real easy tendency to just veg out every single day. And then they're on their tablets, they're on Roblox, they're doing all, and so I want to get outside, get some fresh air. And so we've been trying to swim as much as possible. Today we just finished, they had swimming lessons all week long, and they go to an amazing swim teacher. They look forward to it every single year, and they both did great. They did so good.
Oh, good.
Chloe actually did so good that she said that next year she wants her to be in her advanced / life-saving 1 class. So where they kind of teach them how to save people. So that's how good she's done. And so I'm super proud of her. And Lily tried her best. Lily was the youngest one in the class. And then actually she probably should have been in a lower level class just based on her experience, but it's so far away. And so the way it worked out this week to, keep them in this, we got them in the same class. And so she did so good. I am so proud of her. But
good job, Lily.
Girl. But we've been doing some water parks. I mean, we have been vegging out here and there as well, because that's part of summer, right? That's just part of summer. But yeah, man, we've done water parks. We've done goofy golf, and oh my gosh, me and Chloe went to this goofy golf here in town the other day, and it was $10 a person, and it was this like glow in the dark neon pirate themed goofy golf that literally took 5 minutes. It was horrible. It was like we got out and I was like, oh, it was only 9 holes. And I was like, okay.
Only 9 holes?
Only 9 holes. And then, of course, the last one takes your ball and you didn't realize it until like after you hit it in there. I'm like, oh, well, dang. So
game over.
It's not like we could have gone back because we were the only ones in there. We could have gone back and just played more holes for a few more minutes, but
just run it back.
Yeah. I was thinking 18, but no. But we've been doing that. We've been doing the trampoline parks and stuff like that, jumping around, trying to get active as much as possible without breaking any bones. Now,
can I ask you a question though?
Yeah.
True or false? You have been to and conquered at least 16,000 escape rooms anywhere in a 3-hour radius of your home. Every time I talk to you, you guys have gone to another one, then you've gone back and beaten literally everything. Is there anything yet for you to discover out there and win?
The girls have loved doing escape rooms, and so they've actually never lost. They've always solved every single escape room.
Oh, God.
We had a new facility in Birmingham that we did, and we've done all 5 of their rooms. And the bad thing is, once you do their room, it's not changing them for a while, because it's permanent pretty much, unless they get more space, or finally just retire one of the rooms and change it out for a new room. And so I was like, okay, well, so we've done all that, and so we moved on to a different company, and we've been trying theirs. And then we were in Nashville on our way home from Alaska, and so we stopped by their main headquarters of the one we really liked, and we did one of those there. And this last week, I had a celebration week. Basically, I call it Father's Birth Anniversary every year, because my wedding anniversary, Father's Day, and my birthday always fall on the same week, and so we call it Father's Birth Anniversary. And so in this year, Father's Day and our anniversary actually were on the exact same day. And so we've done a lot of celebrating. We went and did an escape room the other day for that, and then went and had some of my favorite food in the world. It's my favorite restaurant. If I was ever on death row, it's my last meal. It's called Silver Coin. It's an Indian restaurant in Hoover, Alabama. We've been going there for over 20 years, and
oh wow,
it's my favorite restaurant. And so we went there to celebrate, and had a great day. But yeah, that's kind of what we've been doing. Is when Michelle's off on like a Tuesday or something like that, or on the weekends, we'll go and we'll do some kind of experience like that. Go to the zoo. We have a membership at our zoo in Birmingham, and stuff like that. So, just trying to get fresh air, man. That's trying to get these girls out of this house has been my goal as a dad. And so it's been good. It's been really good. I really enjoy summer. I do miss my routine. It's harder for me to actually get out and like go walking and do like my personal exercise stuff like that. So I am looking forward to getting back into routine. But man, I take every minute that I get to spend with these little girls. Man, I don't take it for granted. So
no,
but yeah, that's kind of been what we've been doing, man. Just in a nutshell. And besides our big epic trip that we'll talk about a little bit more next week. So yeah.
Next time on All Day Everything podcast.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do that from now on. We'll have like a next time.
And next time on. Yep.
No, that's good. So a little catch up, a little banter.
Yes.
Yeah. So, well, I hope you guys like this one. Again, little taste, the summer short series. And like I said, stay tuned for next week, because we're going to have, I think, probably a little bit of a bigger episode, 30-ish, probably.
Probably ishes. On the issues.
There's a lot to talk about for, Listen, we can do whatever we want. This is our podcast. And you guys have approved of it with 25,000 downloads. So
What?
And thank you again, guys. I made it feel so happy inside. So we really enjoyed it.
Yes.
But hit us up on all the socials. Let us know what you're doing this summer with your families. We would love to hear from you. You can check us out, Billy. Where? TikTok,
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Facebook's probably going to be the biggest place. And if you really want to be part of the inner circle, message us and we can get you in on our exclusive free. What are we calling it? It's a kind of
group
like
chat.
A podcast group chat. Podcast group chat. There you go.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And so sometimes we reveal the episodes before they come out. We do a little podcast chat usually if we can get people engaged going in there. But yeah, if you just want to be part, you're like really like this, you want to be take a step further, it doesn't cost you anything. Just let us know.
Yeah.
Come on. We hope to see you in the group chat soon. But with our summer short series, thank you again for joining us today for yet another amazing episode of All the Everything Podcast. We'll see you next time. Have a great week and goodbye.
Bye, y'all.